Hello everyone, welcome back to CodeNMath with Ramanand, where coding meets logic and learning becomes fun. In today's session, we are going to explore one of the most fundamental topics in Java, that is variables and data types. So if you are a beginner or just getting started with Java programming, this video is going to make things super clear for you. So before diving in, let's have a quick look at what we will cover today. So we will talk about the variables, the data types, operators, and we will also know how to take the input from the user in Java. And at last, we will be also doing some arithmetic operations, which helps in Java. And by the end of this video, you will also be able to write the small programs in Java that take the input, perform calculations, and display result. So let's begin. In Java, a variable is like a container that stores the data in your computer's memory. You can think of it as a labeled box where you can keep your information uh, secure. Okay. A variable in Java has three main components. That is data type, variable name, and value. Data types are like defines what kinds of data it can hold, like int, string, float. And if you talk about the variable name, then it's a unique identifier which just give the Java names. Okay. And if you talk about the value, then it is actual value which is being assigned to the variable. Like if you see in this example, then int is a type of data type. Okay, means what data type this age variable can hold. Okay, so it is a data type, and age is just the name of that variable, means the name of that container, and this is equal means it assigns this value to that container. Okay, and this 20 is the exact value that about which we are talking here. Okay, so this means that data type is integer, the variable name is age, and its value is 25. Okay, so now let's go to the next slide. In Java, there are we have different types of variables like local variable, instance variable, static variables. Each serves has a different purpose depending on where and how we use them. Like we use data variable declared inside a method. This local variable is declared inside the method. Instance variable are declared inside a class, and static variables are declared with the static keyword. Okay, don't worry, we will explore this in details in upcoming video. So now let's move to the data types in Java. Okay, what is a data type? Data type defines the kind of data a variable can hold. Okay, like whole number, integer, decimal number, characters, or even booleans like true or false. So these are the data types in Java. So if we talk about the int, then int is for integers, char is for single characters, boolean is for true or false, and float is for the decimal numbers. Okay. So now if you talk about the categories of the data types, then we can say that there are two types of data types, like primitive data type and non-primitive data type. Under the primitive data type, we do have this integer value like byte, short, int, long. These are types of the integer value. If we talk about the floating point, then it is float, double, and in character type we have char, and boolean where there is true or false, that is boolean. Okay, and if you talk about the non-primitive data type, then there are classes, interfaces, arrays, string. Don't worry, we will discuss deep in these topics in the further video. Now we need to see about the size of the data type, and that what are the difference between these byte, short, int, float. What are the differences in their sizes as well? So let's see that. See, this byte has the size of one byte, that is 8 bit. Okay, and its minimum value can go up to negative 2 to the power 7 to 2 to the power 7 minus 1. Okay, that comes up to minus 128 to plus 127, right? So likewise, sort is also there. It is also a new data type which has 2 bytes of space, and there is int and long, the float, toggle. Likewise, they have some limitations. They have some sizes like minimum and max. So this was all about the data types sizes. Okay. So now let's move to the operator. What are operators in Java? So operators are the special symbols which are used to perform the operations on variables and values. For example, we can say that operators are the brain of the programming. Means it helps for performing the calculations, comparison, and some logical decisions. Okay. So, for example, if we take an example of this 5 plus 7. So here we can say that plus is the operator, right? But here two operands are used, like 5, which is an operand, and again 7, which is also an operand. So this plus used between the two operand. Okay. So we will cover the arithmetic, relational, and logical operator in future lesson. So for this time, it's enough. So now we can talk about the types of the operator. There are several types of operator, like arithmetic operator, where we talk about the uh, addition, subtraction, division, multiplication. Okay, and further we do have this unary operator, and we have assignment operator. Means unary operator we have only one operand, and an assignment operator we use it for assigning value to any variable. Okay, and in relational operator we have the relational kind of operator like greater than, less than. And in logical operator we have and or. And in ternary operator we have the question mark, then colon, then we have the value that what to write when the true, it meets the true condition, and what to function, what to run when the condition is false. So these are types of the type. There is also bitwise operator and shift operator. So these are the basic types of the operator in Java. We can go through, and don't worry, we will surely go to the deep in these operators in the further video. So for this time it is enough to know the basic idea of the types of operator. So now uh, now we should know that how do we take input from the user in Java. So there are certain steps to perform that operation. Like firstly, we will import the scanner class, then we will create the object of that scanner class, then you can give the prompt that input your name or username or password or your age. Okay, this is optional, but to take the input, we use this type of methods. Like for taking the whole string in a line, we can use this next line function. Uh, for taking the integer value as input, we can use the next int, and likewise in double and boolean. Okay, so these are the main functions to take input in Java. So now we can see here one example. We have imported one scanner class, then we created one class. Okay, then we created the main function. Inside main function, we created the object of this scanner class. Okay, this is the syntax to create the object, like using the new keyword. Further, we give the we printed one string that enter your name. Okay, and this is the main way to take the input. Like say I need to take the uh, input from the user as a string. So I took the string variable and then took the name as the name of the variable, and I took the input here using this sc object dot next line. And in same way I did here, enter your age, and then I took the input from the user and stored in this age named variable, which is the type of integer. And finally, I printed the routing variable. Okay, so let's see one example. Let's go to the VS Code. Let's open the VS Code and create one file. Suppose I take example dot java. So we will now import the scanner class. So we write import java dot util dot scanner. Okay, so we will now create the class. So now we will create the class. So we write public class, then we write class name, and we what will be the name of the file which I keep here. Okay, so now we will create the main function. And we can write here main. We are calling here main, and the whole syntax will be on the screen. So now what we will do is we will create one object of this scanner class. Suppose I am creating that object with the name sc. So we write scanner sc is equal to new scanner, and within the bracket we will write system dot. So this is the basic syntax for creating the object of the scanner class. Now what I will do is simply we can give the prompt to the user so that they can acknowledge that they are being set to give the input. Okay, so suppose I am printing. We can write syso and simply print. Suppose I wrote enter your name. Okay, now I want to take the input as a name. Okay, so I need to store that in string, right? So we'll take variable with the data type string. Suppose of the name as name of the variable as name. So we'll write string name equal to sc. See, I have created object named sc. So we write sc dot next line. Next line for taking the string as input, we use this next line. Okay, so suppose simply I am going to print this name. Okay, so we write here name and to the variable name. So now it will be printed. See, this is asking for the entering my name. So suppose I wrote here Ravanand. So same thing will be printed. See. So in this way we can take the input as string, and also we can print that value, right? So and we have seen that how we can take the input from the user. So in next slide we can see that we can perform some simple math operations, like we can again import this kind of class, and then we can take the input as integer. Suppose let us see one more example. Let us take another example. Suppose I took arithmetic dot class. So I'm imported here. Suppose I have imported java dot util dot another class. Okay, so now I'll do the main method, and suppose then I need to create the object of this final class. So I will create this, and now if I want to take input from the user, then we can get in the house number. House number. Okay. And now I'm taking int a equal to c dot next int. So I'm taking integer as right. C dot next int. And if I need to take the, so we can write enter second, the second number. Okay, so I can write int b equal to sc dot next int. So now I can print this whole operation using, suppose I want to do the sum. And what I will do is I will write a plus b. Right? So we can also give everything the object. Now see. And in similar way we can write subtract where give here a minus b. Do how I am doing this copy and paste is like here is my cursor. Now I can do Control C and Control V, and automatically it will be posted. We want to do multiply, then we can write here. These are the basic operations. So now we will run this program. It will ask for the prompt, like first number, like I did here 10, the asking for second I will have 20. So this sum is 30 and subtraction is 10 minus 20, 30 minus 10, and with the multiplication and 10 into 20, 12. So in this way we can see that we can do the arithmetic operations easily, okay, using this kind of class. So now let's see that what we learned today. We learned about the variables and data types, the operators and the simple arithmetic operations like summation, division, multiplication, subtraction. Okay, and we have also seen that how to take the input from the user using this kind of class, right? And we have also seen the simple arithmetic operation like addition, subtraction in the code. So this was all about it today, and in the next video we will learn about the conditional statement and how the loops work. Okay, and where you can also see that how your program will start thinking and making their decision. Okay, so uh, this will be our content in the next video. So thank you for watching this video. And if you found this tutorial helpful, then please subscribe to CodeNMath channel and also like this video. And if you have any question, then please comment that in comment section. I will surely reply to that question. So until next time, keep coding, keep learning. Thank you.